Damn hustling, 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 hustling,
It's your
hustling,
boy
hustling,
Ski.
hustling, 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 hustling. Every
Oh, welcome back. Bro, I promise I fixed it before we started. One of these days, we're going to have this right. Today's not the day, though. Today is not the day. That's all right. We're gonna do this. I'm not. God. TikTok updated their thing again. You hate to see it, bro. Like, what are we doing? All right, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the Matrix. You're not just in the Matrix, you are the Matrix. How's it feel, Neo? And today we got ourselves a banger daily market news and analysis. What is up? What is up, bro? Come on, bro. Something's up with my thing. Why is it doing that? All right. Weird. Maybe it's just... pretty annoying, bro. I'm gonna switch the capture cards if it does it again. All right, what's up, guys? Let's try this again. All right, we're good. I don't... Maybe the capture card is just cooked. Let's see. Maybe the capture card is just cooked, man. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just need to get a new capture card. Hate to see it. All right, what's up, guys? What is up? What is up? It's your boy Ski. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share, so other people can spam the like button. Let's get this party started, y'all. What is up? What is up? Oh, I forgot I did that the other day. I forgot I did that. That's all right. Let's go. Let's change this one. Back to this. Where did we go? Bro, I'm all discombobulated. And I bet... God. Alright. What up with Litecoin? Alright, I know what to do. I know what to do. Bro, this is crazy. Every day. Every day. Hate to see it. Alright. This should fix it, honestly. What up? And I just won't have my B cam. But I think I might be able to fix that later. But we're not going to do it today. I don't know what the deal is. It just doesn't like that capture card, I think. So glad I paid for UFC 306. You are the GOAT. So glad I didn't pay for UFC 306. I'm so glad too. I am grateful that you didn't as well. All right, we're going to put this camera back on here. And we should be good. What we're going to do is delete this. We're going to add camera. Where are you? Come on, bro. It's annoying. All right, let's go over here real quick. Sorry, guys. Tomorrow we're gonna have this fixed. I'm done with this. We done with the 90s. I'm done with this nonsense. It's got to be my capture card. Is what it's got to be. That's what. Yeah. Okay. That's what it is. I think that's what the issue is. So I just switched out my capture card, so we should be good. We're just not going to have a cam B, but that's okay. That is okay with me. All right. Are we good on TikTok? Yeah. All right, I'm going to put this back over here real quick. All right. Sweet. My bad, y'all. Sweet. Can Shiba do a 10x? Yeah, I think that is reasonable. What's up, bro? How are we doing? We're doing fantastic, other than my capture card took a nice little poo-poo. What is up? Make sure you guys spam the like button, hitting the share, so other people can spam the like button and hit the share. How do we sound on the Sonic account? Love the videos and your grind. Keep it up, and you will get huge on YouTube for sure. You're frozen. Your voice is still fine, though. Yeah, no, I'm tracking, bro. It's all good here on YouTube. Could you look at Cotty? I got you, fam. Yep. We had a good hood, bro. What do you think about render? Is it going to do? I think render's fine. Yesterday was fun for me, guys. I really liked, was it yesterday that we did that? I really liked just answering just simple questions like that. I feel like that made like really good content. So if you're brand new, feel free. Check out Big Time to ask some questions. That's what I'm here for. How are we sounding on the Sonic account? All right, let's get into it, y'all. Bitcoin jumped the creek yet? No, not quite yet. Listen. All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about Bitcoin. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share so other people can spam the like button and hit the share. All right, here's the deal with Bitcoin. I am happy about this. All right, we're gonna talk about macro view first, and then we're going to zoom into micro view to the question that was asked: has Bitcoin jumped the creek yet? Spoiler: the answer is no, it has not. All right, so macro view. Macro view, I anticipate by the end of this year, Bitcoin is going to start the real deal bull run, okay? And in fact, I'm so confident with this, I have bet my beard and getting a full body wax on it. If Bitcoin does not reach $80,000 by December 25th, 2024, I have to shave my face and a full body wax. That is the deal. That's how confident I am that we are about to shift into the next phase of the game. So that's the macro view. The macro view, I think that the bull market is about to start. Now, micro view. We need to take out $65,000. Okay? This has not even been a reversal yet. This is a great sight for sore eyes, but it's not even a reversal yet. Okay? This is a micro retracement. We're at the 702 on the micro. We need to take out 65,000 to have a higher high. Okay? Now, I do like that we had a lower or a higher low. the next thing to sort of get us out of the creek, as he said, would be to take out this point right here, $65,000. Okay? Now, and what I said yesterday is still true today. If we're going to get any funny business, aka any pullbacks before off the Neverland, it's going to be the next couple of weeks. Okay? It's going to be the next couple of weeks. Historically, Bitcoin's performance month by month with over 10 years of data. September is the worst performing month. Now, we've already had most of September's already done. It's already the 20th. We only have about 10 days left. So if we're going to get any funny business, it's going to be a pullback in the next couple of weeks. I'm not predicting that. I'm just putting it out there so that you guys are not like, oh my God, I thought we were out of here. You know what I mean? But October and November perform extremely well. And that is still what I anticipate. This is over 10 years of data. The average return for Bitcoin in October is 30%. That is approximately 3 years of stock market gains. Followed by November, which the average return of investment, aka if I put in $100, how much money is coming back to me? To put it in perspective for comparison, the average return of investment for the stock market per year is about 8 to 12%. Bitcoin in November averages 40%, which is about 4 to 5 years of really good stock market gains. So this is what is upon us over the next couple of months. And if we do the math, just 30% from here. Now, the bet is we got to get to 80K. We got to get to 80K or I have to shave it all. That's about 27% from here. So that is me predicting less than what the average is. That's the bet. 69K by the 1st of October. That's very possible. You are the real MVP. Thanks, homie. I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate the support. I will be streaming other events. I have a sports channel, Ski Sports, and I figured out how to hook up my Fire Stick to my PC. So we're going to be streaming that. On TikTok, they already like shut it down. So I'll have the commentary, but the real stuff is going to be on Twitch. So make sure you follow that. If you guys didn't know, I played the game UFC 306, and it was a lot of fun. ADA hasn't moved much. That's because everything has been sideways and boring for 6+ months. Listen, here's the deal. There are different categories. I'm putting a long on Bitcoin for 80K. I have a long on Bitcoin right now. Listen, there are 2 different seasons. Okay? And they are not the same. All right? So when we're measuring crypto, and I would even say it's like this, but we're going to just put it in the middle for understandability. So you have Bitcoin season, and then you have alt season. And to understand this, what this means is Bitcoin is the most profitable to the upside during Bitcoin season, and it has the least amount of pullbacks during Bitcoin season. During alt season, all of the altcoins, aka all of the coins that are not Bitcoin, outperform Bitcoin. They go up higher than Bitcoin and they come down less. Okay? Now, most of the market is like this. Everyone wants it to be like this. They want it to look like this. That's not what it looks like. Okay? It looks like this. Okay, that's the reality. Most of the season is Bitcoin. About 80% of the time, Bitcoin is the highest returner of investment, and it's the least pullbacks. All right? Now, one thing that is true, in order for alt season to happen, We need Bitcoin to be in price discovery. That is what history tells us. What is price discovery? Price discovery literally means discovering a new price. The range, which we could say firmly that it is on, guess what it is? 80K. All right? Now, things will go up with Bitcoin when Bitcoin rises, right? So, just Bitcoin's up. What is it up on the day? I mean, it's up a little tiny percent, and everything else is up higher. That is true, right? You will see that. But during alt season, what we're going to see is like Quant is up 50% today, or APT is up 75%, or VET is up 97% on the day. That's what we're going to see. The first thing that needs to happen for that to happen is Bitcoin needs to be above $80,000. Manipulated that it won't historically repeat. Ski dropping gems. Thanks, bro. Leave Megan alone. Thank you for the glasses, fam. I appreciate you. Megan, thank you for the I see you. You savages.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
85K before Christmas. That is the bet. Well, the bet for me, technically, I have to... Bitcoin needs to reach $80,000 before Christmas, or I have to shave my beard and I have to get a full body wax. That is the bet. How long will alt season usually last? About 6 months. 6 to 9 months. So out of a 4-year cycle, right? If we were to break this up into 4 years, right? So Bitcoin has a 4-year cycle, right? Let's just say we'll do it like this. We got 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there we go. So this is, picture this like a 4-year cycle. About 3 of these are all about Bitcoin. Bitcoin will be the highest up and the least down. The highest up and the least down. And about 1 of the quarters is alt season. Historically. Okay? People were mad at me last bear market why I was so heavy into Bitcoin. This is the reality. During the bear market, Bitcoin comes down the least and it goes up first. What's your price prediction for NXRA? 80K by Halloween, 100K by Christmas. That's very possible, and that would be historically less than what the average is. All right. What's your price prediction on Solana? About 500. ETH about 7,000. Going to do 20x on ADA VET soon as Bitcoin quits playing peekaboo. Could it happen that time that it doesn't repeat in October, November? I'm still nervous. I mean, yeah, that's technically possible, but what just happened? They literally just turned the money printer on. And there are elections. Have you noticed that your gas prices are cheaper? Here's a hint for you. This happens every election cycle right before the elections. Because that's what you're going to remember. Every president does this. Right before November of the election year, gas prices come down. Why is that? Because that's what they want you to remember them by. All right, so the same, you could say the same for the economy, for the stock market. It's going to be good. Would you buy Link or Solana? I would buy Link right now. I think Link is a better play. For prediction for Jupiter and Pendle, Alex, I would say for Jupiter, there's not a ton of chart data, but I think it's a very good product. I have the same sort of feeling about Jupiter that I had about Saucer Swap back in 2022. I was buying Saucer Swap when it was less than a penny and it did over a 20x. There wasn't a lot of chart data, but I knew it was a good product. It's basically the same product as Saucer Swap, except it is for Solana instead of Do you think we could see 50K Bitcoin? That's technically possible. If we're going to, it's going to be in the next couple of weeks, right? So we have been between 50K and 75K for 6 months. So when we're ranging, literally anything in the range is on the board. XRP 5 to 14, Coddy. All right, let's look at Coddy before I forget. By the way, if you guys want the like really in-depth TA, make sure you become a member on YouTube or TikTok. I upload weekly on requested coins. We do a deep dive on those coins. All right. Also, you could just have lifetime access to that by getting 2 NFTs, 2 Solnic NFTs. Do you think we can see? Yeah, I already answered that. All right, just make. How do we sound on Solnic, on the Solnic account? By the way, I've been messing with the little mic. Hopefully, we're sounding good. If we lose sound here, somebody please go to the Yo Boy Ski and let me know. I know that this thing dies. There's 2. I have 2 mics. I'm cheating. I know that this thing dies sometimes. So if it does, just someone go to the Yo Boy Ski account and let me know. Thank you for the roses. I appreciate you.
But the cream will rise to the top.
All right, yeah. Coddy. Coddy's looking really good. I think we will wick down, rinse it out before we move up. That's very, very possible. And again, that's what I said. Like, if we're going to get any funny business, it's going to be in the next couple of weeks as sort of one final shakeout. I'm not necessarily predicting that, but I am definitely open-minded to that happening. As far as Coddy looks very good. Very, very good. And very dangerous. I mean, you could almost say that this is a reversal. We need this to get above about 13.3 cents to have a clean reversal, but this is definitely the chart that I'm looking for. I know, Megan, you're a student of the game, but this chart looks good, really good. Parabolic, $1.62. Looking strong today. How much are you benching these days? I hit 315 today. I'm like Fluffy. I'm like the maxed out bear bod. When they had this big debate, right? It was like the woman, she chose the bear. They were talking about me, okay? I got that maxed out bear bod. It's sort of like a dad bod, except it's like slightly more sexy. That's what I am. It's like he's strong, but he likes pizza and beer too. So that's what my body is. I got that maxed out bear bod, but today I did bench and we hit 315 for a double, which is pretty good for me. I felt pretty strong today. But I'm definitely Fluffy. Don't get it twisted. I got that maxed out dad bod, I guess. Can Filecoin go to all-time high? Not this bull cycle, not even close. And the reason for that is inflation. Is it good to buy 5K of Bitcoin? That depends on your time horizon. That depends on your time horizon. So if you're buying Bitcoin for the next 12 months, I would say no. I would say that there are better plays. If you're buying Bitcoin for the next 20 years, I would say yes. It's an extremely good play right now. 20-year play, yes. 12-month play, Bitcoin has about another 2x in it. I think that the altcoins are the play for the next 12 months. But if you're just buying it for like your retirement or your kids, like I buy Bitcoin for my kids every single week. I'm buying Bitcoin for my kids. It's still an extremely good value because like here's the deal. We're at 62,000 right now. We're about to go on a bull run somewhere in the neighborhood of $138,000 to $207,000. And then in 2026 and 2027, we're going to come back to about where we're at right now. I think the next bear market price is $60,000. 50, 60,000, somewhere in there. Okay? So literally, I think you're buying the next bear market price. So if you're buying it for 20 years, I think 5,000 is a very good price right now. If you're buying it for the next 12 months, I would say the altcoins. 315 is a solid bench. I used to do powerlifting. I'm still strong. I don't look strong, but I'm still pretty strong. I'm about 180-ish pounds. My strongest ever was, the most I've ever done is 355. And the most that I've ever done at the highest percentage is when I was 148 pounds. I benched 315 as well. I think COK can reach 10 billion. Yeah. What are you looking at, brother? We're looking at Bitcoin right now. The question was, is Cardano dead? No. The question was, is a 5,000 investment into Bitcoin a good investment? And I would say yes. If you're buying for 20 years, if you're buying for the next 12 months, I would say no. I would anticipate about a 2x on Bitcoin, 2 to 3x on Bitcoin over the next 12 months. That's pretty good compared to the stock market. What's your heaviest weight gain? Probably right now. I'm very fluffy for me. The biggest I've ever been is 190. So I'm pretty close to the biggest I've ever been. How much do you need to have in the market realistically to make 100,000 without timing the top? I would say about 15,000 is a realistic number to conservatively do near a 10x without maximizing the absolute top. And I like that question too. Now there's going to be coins where 1,000 is going to do that for you, but just general market, I would say about 10 to 15,000 will do that for you. ETH prediction 7,000 to 15,000. What about meme coins? My favorite meme coin that has the 100x potential, 1000x potential is Solnic, SOLNIC. And I in fact have a bet again. If by the end of the bull market, if Solnic does not reach $75 million market cap, which is about a 75x from here, I will shave my beard. Thank you for the rose, Blake. 1,000 into Solnic is an easy 100x.
But the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah.
Says I'm 253. XRP, $5 to $14. I started with 35K. I'm now up to 175. That's Bitcoin. There you go, bro. That's really good. And if you're at that stage, I would probably just, I'm not recommending you be a maxi, but Bitcoin is the most simple, right? I would probably keep DCing into that, honestly. What about putting that 500 in Solnic? Yeah, that's right. Solnic, yeah. What about Solnic? Yeah, Solnic, listen. That's the bet. Solnic has to... I made the bet with you. 75x. $75 million market cap, or I will shave my beard. I'm very confident in that. Why has Wares been dead sideways for so long? Okay, good question. So Ken, I think, is asking, why has the market been dead and sideways for so long? Am I correct? Which Solnic? Solnic is on... Is Irish Dano in the chat? Web, one of the trusted agents, please give him the contract address. XTZ9 is the last. It is on Solana, but it's also on Base and AVAX as well. It's Solnic. SOL. Let me just give you the contract address. Hold on. So this is on Solana. SOLNIC. SOLNIC. It's on Solana and it's on Base. And all right, so Ken's, he said directly Ethereum, but we're just going to talk about the total market because realistically, everything is everything. 88 price prediction, $6 to $8. So the question is, why has the market been boring and sideways and dead for so long? Okay. And the answer is the apex predator. The boogeyman. Okay? No. The apex predator. Listen, this game is ran by the apex predator. Like, do not get that twisted. All right? If you play the game as it is presented, you will lose. And the reason I am such a fan of Wyckoff is because Richard Wyckoff, who created the method over 100 years ago, had the end in mind from the beginning. And this was true 100 years ago, and it's true today. And the truth is that he had the realization that stock prices trends were driven primarily by institutional and other large operators who manipulate stock prices in their favor. The game was rigged from the start, Jimbo. And the reason I like Wyckoff is it because it measures the market knowing that the apex predators are running it, knowing it's not a fair game. Okay? So, that brings us back to our question. Why has it been boring and sideways and dead for so long? Answer. The apex predator does what's called capitulation, which means you sell as retail, aka retail is regular people. So you have retail versus institutional investors. So like me and you versus BlackRock, me and you versus Fidelity, me and you versus Vanguard, right? Retail. The apex predator capitulates retail investors one of three different ways. And what capitulation means is you sell at when you should not be selling. All right? Now, way number one is very obvious. It's violent crashes. These are scary. These are violent. These are pretty obvious. That is way number one. But realistically, this is only about 5% of the market. Okay? This is way number one that the apex predator capitulates on retail. Meaning, retail sells when they should not be. You should be buying these scary crashes, not selling them. Okay, this is mathematically true. Way number two is jealousy. So your coin that you bought is boring and sideways. Meanwhile, Elon's dog coin is up 200%. And what do? You sell your fundamental coin and you go and buy a coin that's already up to 300, 400% today. This is capitulation way number two. And what you will be on if you move from a boring coin to a coin that's already up 2, 3, 4, 5, 10x out of jealousy, you will be what is called exit liquidity. And then it will come back down and you will lose most of your money 9 times out of 10. Okay, that is way number two, that the apex predator capitulates on you, meaning you sell when you should not be. And the most common way that the apex predator likes to capitulate on retail is boredom. Boring and sideways. You're just like bored to death. Some people, level one is like not buying the jealousy. Level two is like you're buying the blood. It's like, okay, when we have big dips, I know, let's go. Fire sale, baby, let's go. But the level 3 retail investor knows that the boringness is your friend. And that's the hard one. When you're sideways and boring forever, that is how the apex predator capitulates you. Way number 3, he bores you to death. Okay? And the rules of Wyckoff state, the longer you trade sideways, the higher your targets are. So why has it been boring and dead for so long? Because the apex predator is trying to shake as many regular people out as humanly possible. Longer accumulation, higher the top. That's facts. That is not my rules. I did not make that up. That is textbook Wyckoff method. Okay, created over 100 years ago. Your UFC gameplay stream was goated. Thank you, brother. I'll be doing more of those, and I'll be doing so I get my TikTok access back on the sports channel on Saturday. So I'm going to be streaming some of the NFL games, maybe some college games, and definitely the next UFC event. Solnik, Brett, Pepe. I like Solnik. Brett to me is, I mean, obviously I like Solnik. Brett is a decent play. Pepe is like, I would rather just have a, at that market cap, like that's a really large market cap. I'd rather just have a fundamental coin. What do you think about XRP? You think it will do? $5 to $14. I think XRP is very, very undervalued. So you're big into crypto? I am big into crypto. That's what I'm known for. That's what I'm known for. I'm your boy Ski on YouTube, TikTok. Price prediction for Solnik. It has to minimum get to 75 million, which is 7.5 cents. If it doesn't reach that by the end of the bull market, I will shave my beard. Okay, so that's my bare bones minimum target. My medium case is about 1 billion, which is about $1 per coin. And my bull case is $5.89. How long you been streaming? Today, 37 minutes. Or overall? All-time high market cap, 6 million. You think there will be a historically sell-off last week of September? It's possible. If we're going to get any funny business, it's going to be in the next couple of months because of this right here. Historically, the worst performing month in all of crypto and the traditional markets is September, followed by the best performing months. So if we get any, I'm going to be buying it. I'm not predicting that, but I'm open-minded to us having one more shakeout before we go. Especially if we don't clear this 65K mark right here. If we don't clear that, that's definitely in the cards. So I want to see, what's your favorite coin? What market cap? My favorite overall coin is Solnik. You don't know what you talk about, man. Study crypto more. Bro, I called the bottom. Here's what I know. He says I don't know what I talk about. Here's what I know for sure. I called the bottom on the day, 6 months in advance. In December of 22, I said I would shave my head if we went lower. Look how long my hair is. Feel the rain on your skin. My hair's long, okay? My hair is long. All right? December of 22 at 15,500. I said if we went lower, I would shave my head and my face. That's what I know. Video evidence. I know when Silicon Valley Bank went to zero, I said I would shave my face and my head and my cat if we went lower. When the war in Israel kicked off, I said I would shave my head, shave my face if we went lower. I don't know if you guys know this, but my beard is very long. All right? And here's what I know. During this time, I tweeted it out. This is a local bottom. 9/12/2023. Video evidence. Documented. All right? Also, I said if we didn't reach 48K by the end of that year, I would shave my head again. Or it was 38K was the actual bet. At 20K, I said we were going to reach 38K by the end of the year, or I will shave my head. And now I'm telling you we're going to reach 80K by the end of the year, or I will shave my face and get a full body wax. That's what I know. For a fact, all of those things happened. All of those things happen. Factual, video evidence, documented. That's what I know. He said, not the cat. Now, the cat was a joke, but everything else was real. My hair is long. First 2 weeks of 22 were killer. A bit of shock for alts, yeah. Are you doing 2 videos at once? Yes, I'm live on the Solnik account and on the Your Boy Ski account. I thought Solnik was on Coinbase Wallet. It is on Coinbase Wallet. You think Kamala will actually make Bitcoin drop to 30K? No. Listen, here's the deal. Bitcoin, this is not popular to say, but this is the truth. And one thing about me, I don't care what is popular. In fact, I lean into what is not popular. If you trade against the herd, you will do very well. Because guess who is also trading against the herd? The apex predators. And here is the truth. Bitcoin will succeed regardless of who is elected. I know that that's not popular, and you need to pick your team, right? And if your team doesn't win, life sucks. And if your team wins, awesome. But the reality of the situation is Bitcoin has succeeded without any political candidates. And Bitcoin will succeed with or without any political candidates. Because Bitcoin is neither blue nor is it red, it is orange. You're a holder or a trader? Mostly a holder, but I do trade as well. I do a lot more swing trading. Anyone who watches you know that you are the real deal. Thank you, Benny. I appreciate you. Very true. All happened. I was there. It's video evidence, too. All my videos are still up. Never taken a video down. Should I put 1K into Solnik? I know that I have. I'm not a financial advisor. I can't tell you what you should do. But I know that it's going to be here the next bear market. It's easy to be... Here's what I'll say, right? Here's what I'll say about altcoins. It's easy to be awesome when everything is awesome. But when the market hits you in the mouth, how do you respond? That is the true indicator and the true measure of a man and the true measure of a coin. When the market hits you in the mouth, how do you respond? So it's easy to front run. But I want some coins. I want some people on my team. I want some coins that got that dog in them. When life hits them in the mouth, they keep going. And not only do they keep going, but they push even harder. I want to hear your opinions on Kaspa. I like Kaspa. Kaspa is a solid project that was developing when, guess what? The market sucked. It's also a mineable coin. I'm bullish on all mineable coins. Do you know how much Crow with Knife? ICP prediction, 100 to 140. You think it'll be a historical sell-off the last week of September? I'm not predicting that, John. But anything in the Matrix is possible. I do want you guys to be open-minded to the possibility of that happening, right? Especially if we don't take out 65K, we could have one final shakeout. When will Solnik 100x? By the end of the bull market. Shiba price prediction, about a 10x. Polish power. I'm yelling at you right now. Kamala has not taken a stance on crypto, nor anything, but nor does it matter. Thoughts on Japan 25 stay? That's fine. I've been telling people, but MAGA refuse to believe it. Yeah, that's a fact. Listen, Bitcoin is not red or blue. It is orange. Okay? Listen, I don't care. Like, get involved. Do your thing. But at the end of the day, if your team wins or they don't win, your life is not affected. And Bitcoin's life is not affected. Do you have a quant prediction? 700 to 1300. This is orange and that is Trump. That's fine. I mean, on paper, he's better for Bitcoin. But he was only Bitcoin like 3 months ago. A year ago, he was not. And what did Bitcoin do? It went from 20K to 70K without him. So what is it going to do? It doesn't matter. That's my point. My point is Bitcoin will succeed regardless, period. It might take longer. There might be a different path. Sure. It doesn't matter though, because here's the deal. There's no government that can stop Bitcoin. It doesn't exist. It does not exist. Cheers. All right, let's I think I missed some people. Preach it, brother. Preach the gospel. Ha. Also, they have the best Telegram. You won't be disappointed. Did I miss anybody? First 2 weeks, yeah. I don't think I missed anybody on the Sonic account. Real impact has no real impact on Bitcoin or crypto in general. Yeah. How do you feel about TIT? I think a recession will be coming on Monday. I don't agree. Here's the deal. When Lambo, do you think Doge will ever do anything? Yeah, when Bitcoin gets into price discovery, aka 80 plus K, everything is going to go with it. Rising tides floats all ships. What happens if we go into a hard landing recession? What equals price? All right, let's talk about this. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So, question. What if we hit a hard landing, big one, recession? This is what everybody's telling you, right? First of all, when everyone tells you something, they are wrong. And what do we know about the history of markets? What do we know about the history of markets? That is, something can be fundamentally broken and wrong. Something can be fundamentally broken and wrong and be irrational far longer than you can be solvent, right? Who is our favorite bear in the whole wide world? Our favorite bear is our good old buddy, Michael Burry. And if you don't know who Michael Burry is, he famously shorted and timed the market in 2008. And he timed the market and shorted it at the perfect exact time. Except, no the hell he didn't. Okay? That's what's presented to you, that he's this market genius and he figured out a fundamental flaw in the market and he perfectly timed it and he got lots and lots of money. All right? Except there's one key, eensy-weensy little detail that they forget to mention to you. And that is, he shorted the market in 2006. So he was betting that the market would go down, and it was rocketing for the next 2 years, and he was absolutely wrecked for the next 2 years before he was actually correct. All right? And there was a real deal fundamental problem in the market that he found and he bet against and was wrong for 2.5 years. He was so wrong that if he wasn't managing billions of dollars, aka he was the institution, he was the apex predator, if it was a regular person that would have shorted the market, you would have been liquidated. But the house always wins. 2 years. Blowfin legit exchange. I don't know. I don't use it. All right, that's the truth. All right, so, and let's talk about the recession a little bit more, right? Let's talk about the recession a little bit more. So, I know that they changed the definition as to what a recession is, right? In 2022, they were like, well, many economists have many different definitions on what a recession is. No, they don't. Nor have they ever. A recession equals 2 consecutive GDP quarters at a loss. That is a recession. That is what we had in 2022. Historically, we get them every 7 years. Historically, we get them every 7 years. You don't get one in 2022 and then get another one in 2024. I don't believe that to be true. All right? There are people are scared about rate cuts. There are 2 categories of rate cuts. There are rate cuts when the market is broken, aka 2008, aka 2001, the dot-com bubble, aka C19. There are 2 categories of rate cuts: when the market is broken and when it's not. Right now, so this means an event caused the rate cuts. Something happened and it caused the rate cuts. This always leads to a recession. And this has been the last 3 times that we've gotten rate cuts. So we have a little bit of recency bias. But all the rest of the times were like this, and it caused a bull run. Sort of like Bitcoin DNA. All right, listen. You guys want to know the truth? Listen. Here's the truth. You want to know the truth? You can't handle the truth. Here's the truth. Let me find this. All right, here we go. This is the truth. Every 7 years, we have a major correction. All right? I'm not telling you what to believe. I'm not. That's not what I'm here to do. But I will say that the people who run the market believe this. And what they believe, so therefore that makes it true when it comes to investing. All right? Every 7 years, it's called the sabbatical year, the Shemitah. And every 7 years, we have a major crash. Why is this? Because in biblical times, every 7 years, in Judaism, they would free their debtors, free their slaves. They would not till the land. They would not harvest any crops. So it had everything to do with agriculture. Post-industrial revolution, it has everything to do with the financial system and the banking system. And every 7 years, we have a major correction. All right, here are some of them. 87 was a Shemitah. That was Black Monday. When Wolf of Wall Street, when he got fired, that was a Shemitah. 94, we had a big correction. That was a Shemitah. 2001, we had the dot-com bubble busted, and we had 9/11. That was a Shemitah. 2008, we had the great financial crisis. That was a Shemitah. And this chart isn't even up to date, but we know what happened. 2015, we had the Chinese stock market crash and the bond market crash. That was a Shemitah. 2022, we had the war in Ukraine. We had FTX went to zero and Luna went to zero. That was a Shemitah. And the next one is in 2029. So do I think right in the middle, right after we just had one, that we're going to have another one? No, I do not. No, I do not. So that's the truth. I'm not telling you what to believe, but I'm telling you the apex predators believe this. So therefore, it's true when it comes to the financial market. C19 not a Shemitah? No, it was not. 2022 was. But what happened after C19? Like, what happened after C19? It was a crazy event, and it definitely shaped the world. Right? It definitely shaped the world, but like, what happened with Bitcoin? Here's C19. Here's the rest of the chart. Just up, off to Neverland. Cool, bro. Are you going to live stream the next Ben Armstrong fight? When is it? I got you. Do you use Base to move your crypto like the blockchain? So no bull run in 2029 because of Shemitah. If we're going to have one, it's going to be before Q4. Typically, the big stuff happens in Q4, Q3, Q4. September, October, November, December. All right. That's the truth. That's the gospel truth. Did I miss anybody on the Solnic account? 1000%. Okay. Should I take profits on Sui? How do you spell Shemitah? Shemitah. Thank you for the heart. Let him stir. Luna stock is hot. Lunar. Thoughts on SUI? All right, let's look at SUI. Yesterday was fun, guys. Just answering the most basic crypto questions. So if we got any more of those, basic crypto questions, that was fun. I think Bitcoin pulls back to 60K and then it bounces. Possible. Anything between 50 and 75 is on the table. Because when we're ranging, that's what we're doing. We're ranging. Oh, this is pumping. Yeah, you could definitely consider pulling your initial. Yeah, we're at the 1618. I would probably pull maybe near your initial. Don't worry, him here. Doge price prediction, $1 hair. Or really, it'd be 27. It's 2029 is the next one. Will Filecoin go higher than where it's presently at? It will go higher than where it's presently at, yes. I don't think it will go into all-time highs. Megan finds good ones. Megan's a student of the game. Ondo. Listen. I think it's an okay value now, but Ondo was one of the influencer coins. I was never a fan of Ondo. Never. I think that the value is decent here, actually. But all of this ride, I was screaming, I am not in on Ondo. $36 for Filecoin. Yeah, that's possible. The next leg for Ondo, about $3. Do you have a total market cap prediction? I do. All right. That's a good question. All right, so what is the total market cap? All right, so when I say, when the question is asked, what is your total market cap prediction? What that means is all of the money that is invested into cryptocurrency measured. Like we're measuring all of the dollars that are invested into all of cryptocurrency. Not just Bitcoin, but the entire market. And so my total market cap prediction by the end of the bull market is $8.8 trillion. Right now, we are at $2.14 trillion. So basically, I think in the next 12 to 18 months, the entire market is going to about 3x from here. Bro hates Teo. No, I don't hate Teo. Yes, 2-0. Thanks for the corn and the heart and the chili. You savages. I miss you guys. Appreciate you guys.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
My prediction is higher. You don't need to take everything, Megan. I would just DCA a little bit out. You asked me if you should take profit. I'm just telling you what I would do. I would DCA my initial out. But you, as they say in the military, do whatever your rank can handle. You do whatever your rank can handle. Joe, thanks for the heart. No effect on crypto if Harris wins. I'm going to say no effect, but will Bitcoin get into price discovery, aka above 80K? Yes, I don't care who's elected. And in fact, I think it's going to happen before it's even decided. Here's my prediction. We're going to have overtime. So I know you're expecting November 9th, we're going to know who the president is. I'm here to tell you we're not going to know until January. We're not going to know until December. So there's going to be overtime. We're sending this one into overtime like B-Dubs, Buffalo Wild Wings. That's what's going to happen. So that gives us a whole nother month of crypto to do its thing. 80K, December 26th. Don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. What's wrong with MAGA? It's performed very well. So what goes up must come down. It's performed extremely well. Make sure you guys drop a follow. Thanks for everybody who followed during this live. I think we got 20 new. Don't just lurk. Drop a follow. Subscribe on YouTube. People are worried too, I would say. Let's look up Teo. He says, bro hates Teo. I don't hate Teo. I don't hate nothing. Didn't your mama ever tell you it takes more muscles to frown than it does to smile? I don't hate nothing. Yeah, I don't mind this chart actually. This was my macro view, but it looks like it's retracing already. So this is to the 382. This looks like the end of accumulation. Working on the sign of strength. I would anticipate a back test of about 350 at some point. Price discovery is about 1600. Near price prediction about a 5x from here. Did you hear about Orange Man buying pizza with Bitcoin? I did hear about that. That's a pretty big deal. That's pretty cool. Be a lot cooler if you did. All right. Yeah, this chart actually looks pretty good, bro. I love you now. I love you too. I love all of you. Each and every one of you. I love all you the same. Can you do Zeta? The GOAT? I got you. Okay. This was clearly your markup. Distribution marked down. This looks like the beginning of accumulation, aka accumulation is what you would say is the bottom. I would anticipate more choppy and boring, right? So just because the bottom's in doesn't mean you just go off to Valhalla. That's not what that means. But I would anticipate choppy and boring, followed by your sign of strength, back test, and then your markup. Markup would put you about $4.30, as high as $6. Candle chart is the same for all coins. That's good. All right, so statement / question is, why do all the charts look the same? Because, and this is why I spend so much time measuring Bitcoin. Why do I spend so much time looking at the Bitcoin chart? Because Bitcoin will tell us what everything is going to do. Rising tides floats all ships. When Bitcoin goes up, everything goes up. Everything trades together. When Bitcoin goes down, everything comes down. That's the reality. Cup and handle. It is a macro cup and handle. What was cooler though, Orange or Vitalik karaoke? Listen. Yeah. I don't think I can think of anything that wasn't cooler than Vitalik singing karaoke. That is definitely a sign of something. I'm not sure what it is. It's definitely a sign of something. Ethereum still a good buy right now? Yeah, I think Ethereum is pretty good value. If that's true, then how is alt season possible if Bitcoin goes down? I don't think Bitcoin's going down. I mean, relatively, can it go down in this box? Yes. But do I think it's going to make new lows? No. And in fact, I have bet my beard. I will shave my beard and get a full body wax if Bitcoin does not reach $80,000 by December 25th, 2024. That is the bet. Tell me about XRP. XRP is going to go up just like everything. $5 to $14 is my target for XRP. How about... Thanks for the follow, guys. Make sure you guys are spamming the like button, hitting the share. We're about to crack 10,000 likes. Joe! Thanks for the lightning, bro. What about H-Bar? Okay, H-Bar is a little different. I do think that H-Bar is going to perform well, but the tokenomics on H-Bar are not great. Not good. What does that mean? That means the inflation on H-Bar, the supply of H-Bar is not good. Right? Excuse me. So why do we get out of the US dollar in the first place? Because they're dumping supply on our head. Why do we get out of the US dollar in the first place? Because they're dumping supply on our head every single day. All right, what has H-Bar been doing during the bear market? All right, I'm going to show you on the top. This is why it's so important, you guys. You have to pay attention to market cap. And I like H-Bar fundamentally. I like the technology. ROI-wise, I'm not so sure. I think it's going to perform a little bit, but it's definitely been hampered of what it could have done because of this right here, what we're going to get into. All right, so on the top is H-Bar, H-Bar's market cap, aka the total dollars that are invested into a project. That is what the top chart is. And the bottom chart is the price. Now, if the inflation is even or steady or low to no inflation, these should be the same or at least similar. But what you'll notice is when I pull from the top to the bottom, this peak right here, the 24th of April, 2024, the 22nd. 22nd of April, 2024, and the top one, 22nd of April, 2024, right? So these two peaks are the same, but they're not the same structurally. So this peak hits this red line. This peak is the same peak. It almost double topped. So if we got to the same level, this price should have been 50 cents. We got nowhere near that. So what does that mean? It means they've been dumping supply on your head. Dogecoin, I think Dogecoin will get above $1. Joe, thanks for the TGIF, the lightning, the chili. You savage.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Appreciate you. How do we sound on the Sonic account? Are we still good? We still good? Yeah. 80K by Christmas. Let's go. Before Christmas. That's right. The funny thing is, I made a video and someone commented on it. New beard bet just dropped. New beard bet just dropped. Several nations are acquiring Bitcoin as part of the financial. That's right. That's it. Fundamentally, that's what's going on. That's why it doesn't matter who's elected. Bitcoin's going to succeed no matter who. Right? So does the United States lead the way? Certainly. And do they influence a lot of world politics? Certainly. But if whole countries are acquiring Bitcoin, that's all you need to know as what is about to happen. What are your thoughts on the XRP October 7th if the SEC doesn't appeal? I do not care about the SEC when it comes to XRP. Here's what we need for XRP to get into price discovery. Okay, aka discovering a new price, making it to all-time highs. Okay, we need Bitcoin to get into price discovery. I don't care what the SEC does. If Bitcoin gets above 80 plus K, XRP is going to get into price discovery. Regardless if the SEC appeals it 17 times. I don't care. I have never cared about the SEC case, not even a little bit. XRP is going to get to $5 or $14 if Bitcoin gets into price discovery, regardless of what the SEC does. Heard. Know any good Bitcoin ETF? I need to do some tax sheltering. Dallas, listen. That's not my lane. Appreciate the question. For me personally, ETFs, I understand why you want to do it, right? You want to like harvest some tax losses, right? All that. For me, buying Bitcoin on a Bitcoin ETF is a dirty thing, personally, and it is separate of why we do it in the first place. So it's just like silver to me. I like silver. I buy silver. I'm a fan of silver. I don't buy SLV even though I could. That's a derivative of the real thing. I would rather have the real deal thing. I understand why you do that. I understand what you're doing, but that's not my area at all because I have no interest in it. Do you use fundamental analysis with technical analysis? Yes, I do. Fundamental analysis with technical analysis with the moon. And vibes, aka volume. Vibes is just volume. Vibes is energy. But sentiment would be the technical word of vibes, right? But nothing changes sentiment quite like price. Win Barndo. Can we look at the charts? Yeah. Ooh, it took out the support. I think it's on top of the next bit of support, though. This is just a mark down. That's what this is. This is distribution, the mark down. The lower it goes, the higher it can go. The good thing about this is it doesn't need a lot of time to do it. Time frame for alt season? Probably 2025. April. All right, guys. That is going to be it for this time. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, follow me on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch. I will never message you first. If your boy Ski slides into your DMs, it's not me, fam. It's somebody from Pakistan or Kakistan or Guatemala. It's not me, though. I love you, but I'm not going to message you, okay? Make sure you follow me on YouTube. I've already been banned once on TikTok. It could certainly happen again. Never have I ever had one singular video ever taken down on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe over there. I've already been banned once. These apex predators, they don't want me to give you this knowledge. They don't want me dropping wisdom, little nuggets. Do not redeem. For the love of God, do not redeem. All right, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Peace, love, prosperity, God first. God bless. I'm out.
Damn, hustling, 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 hustling.